Okay, legislator, poor doggy, not a dog with 3 legs, but that's okay, you're getting better. And really, it's boring. It's really, really boring. It's nothing really. Oh, Roger Melanson, the leader of the Liberal Party, saying you must care for the most vulnerable. These are the same liberals that laugh and clap when they force prisoners and females to walk home after their jail sentence was done for provincial jail. Liberals. Conservative? Well, look, the legislator is opening, and usually you'll see the union and everybody. There's nobody here. No protests. Everybody's happy. I even seen Chris Austin. I was interviewing with the dog. Chris Austin just happened to go by and boring. Nothing's going on. But anyway, Green Party, David Kuhn, well, he's doing, in my opinion, he's doing good. Chris Austin, people like Michelle Conroy, picking up garbage. And Miramichi, keep it clean, doing good. And there's another party that we don't hear much, and somebody's going to try to educate me. Can you imagine? Educate what? No. Come on here, man.
Hey, Charles.
How you doing?
Great. I'm wonderful.
Hi,
everybody.
Hi, everybody. The dog. Don't worry, he don't bite.
Oh, I know.
But he don't like bullshit.
No, I don't blame him. Neither do I.
So if you bullshit too much,
yes,
it's going to bite you right in the ankle.
So I'm Jen Smith.
You're Jen Smith.
And
okay.
I'm seeking to be a leadership contender for the New Brunswick New Democratic Party.
What's that?
The NDP.
What's that?
We're a party of the heart. We're a party for the people. We're a party for anybody that needs a political home that can't find one here in New Brunswick. I've had my own experience with the Liberals in the past and left them in 2019. And I was politically homeless, basically. I did run for the Green Party last year.
Is your name Dominic Carty?
No. I stayed left. I stayed left. I didn't go right.
Okay. So you're all over the place.
Left, pretty much. But, well.
Where are you from?
I am born in Ormocto, raised in Gary. Gary, yes.
Gary. So if you run,
I'm a tough girl.
That's what that means. Yeah, blue Bible country too. If you run, you're going to run where?
I'm going to be running in Ormocto, Lincoln, Fredericton.
You know you have no chance in hell in winning,
Oh, I'm going to win.
That's impossible. It's all blue. It's all conservative. Been a conservative for 150 years.
That's my turf. Doesn't matter. Things can change. Things can always change. Look at AOC down the States.
What's this? Obama? Change?
No, but some people are a lot of people are tired of the same old thing over and over again. And the only way you can make change is to literally make a change, do something different. And, we're an alternative right now.
Like what?
Pardon me?
Like what? NDP, vote for NDP, we are changes. Like what?
We are, well, okay, obviously everybody knows that they've floundered for a few years after Dominic Carty left the party. There was a couple of people that have tried to run for the leadership unsuccessfully for whatever reason or another. But the reason why the NDP and I line up so well together is because our storylines are very similar, and that, I was pretty actively involved with the Liberals for a few years with former Member of Parliament Matt DeCourcy. And so when I left the Liberal Party, I stayed involved a little bit politically, but didn't join a party for a year and a half permanently.
But
the NDP was left basically to
the wolf.
Basically, right? Like they've been just kicked aside and left, forgotten about or whatever. And I felt that same way, that I got kind of kicked aside. I tried to stand up and do the right thing, and I've paid for it in ways. But I do it again tomorrow.
Are you a sick person?
Today. Am I a sick person? Depends on how you mean that.
Why do you like politics?
It's the only way to affect change, literally. All the decisions, everything we do in our life, roads, hospitals, education, the schools, literally every decision we make is based on the decisions that they make here and in Ottawa.
Once you go in those doors, you are the MLA. You want to go through those doors. Do you know what a bureaucrat calls a politician?
I'm sure you'll inform me.
Oh, yes, I will. Don't you love these non-editing?
Yes, I do.
Stuff? Oh, yeah,
I
very
do.
good. See,
I do.
So it's my ADHD. This is not even
I
planned.
have ADHD too.
Oh,
We're
I
good.
know, this is where we're just going. The other person talks too much, you gotta cut in. A bureaucrat calls a politician temporary help.
I look at it the same way. I think there should be a term limit on the time that people can spend in these places making decisions.
Yeah, the
I agree.
MLAs, they're just revolving door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The bureaucrat is always there.
That's right.
You go
That's
through
right.
those doors, the bureaucrat's
Yeah.
going to tell you
That's
what
right.
to do.
Yeah.
So how are you going to fix that? Your ADHD is not going to give you some Ritalin.
I don't let anybody tell me anything. I listen.
You
I listen.
How can you listen when having ADHD?
It's a learned practice that I've developed as I've gotten older. I'm not in my 20s, I'm in my 40s, so I've had some life experience to, learn ways of coping and mechanisms that help me focus.
So the NDP, the election, which you wouldn't have a chance in hell of winning in Oromoto. I'm sorry, Oromoto.
I gotta tell you, well, okay, listen.
Jeff Carr.
Okay, I ran against Jeff Carr last year. Let's get into this right now. I just ran a New Maryland Sunbury where it was Jody Carr, Jeff Carr,
and cousin
okay.
Jack and cousin
Right,
Judy
okay.
and John
So
Carr.
I had 2 weeks to campaign last year, basically after I got vetted and whatnot, and I came in second place and I got 1,500 votes in 2 weeks in New Maryland Sunbury. That's been more than 20 years
under the Liberal
Green Party.
Under the
last
Green
year.
Party, 1,500.
Yes. I raised the vote 14.8% out there. So please, I know,
Okay,
I know
I'll-
what's capable.
Okay,
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Why you quit the Green Party?
I'm not a fan of David Kuhn. No disrespect.
what's wrong with David Kuhn?
As a leader.
What's wrong?
I don't want to disparage anybody, but he's done some good things definitely. But as a female, as a woman, I
Is he a
can't.
male chauvinist?
I can't. Oh, I would never say that.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
I just don't feel that he is as woke as he thinks he is or claims to be about the modern woman today.
Okay. What's wrong with the Liberals?
I had to leave the Liberals because we got a great big fight over racism when I was Renee Estigen's vice
Racism.
president of communications. Yes, I was a Liberal writing president, and I, heard from way too many people, from writing presidents and whatnot, that a black man could not run in New Brunswick, and it rubbed me the wrong way at the time. This was in 2019 when Kevin Vickers was running, and anyway.
I shot somebody. Vote for me. And Michelle Conroy showed him.
I have absolutely no problem with Kevin Vickers anymore either, literally, like now that he's not the leader of the party.
But Michelle Conroy is the proof. People alliance don't matter.
Yeah.
Now people don't look for political parties. They look for the candidate.
The candidate,
If
exactly.
a person has a big mouth, voila.
Yeah.
Boy, this is gonna go real good. I gotta get DOG's sleeping. Talk about bullshit. But Michelle Conroy, picking up garbage. She does that.
I've
She's been
heard
doing
good
it
things
before.
about her.
Yes,
she
and
does
go
stuff
around
like that. That's
when
great.
there's people around that selfie and fight for
Okay.
issues.
Well,
always around.
yeah.
That's what people want.
Yeah.
That's why That's why she slaughtered Kevin Vickers.
Vickers,
Kevin
yes.
Bang Vickers.
Yeah.
But the bottom line here, if you go around Oromoto, well, I ran for the Green Party, I ran for the Liberals.
I never
now
ran for the
wanna be
Liberals.
NDP.
No, I never ran for the Liberals.
I thought you ran.
I was a riding president.
Okay, I thought you
for
said,
a little while,
I thought
and
you said the last election. No, Green Party.
the
Sorry.
Green Party last year, the snap election.
Shut up.
I was going to run as an independent, and everybody, like political strategists, advised me to run for a party because it's better to have a banner. Anyways, both the NDP and the Greens asked me, but the Greens got me a few days before the NDP did. And I wouldn't have probably run for the NDP at the time because they still had only an interim leader. And Mackenzie's a great guy. He was the interim leader at the time. But the speed of the team is the speed of the leader. You need a permanent leader to lead. So I ran for the Greens. And then as soon as it was over, I left.
Elizabeth Weir, she...
Yes, I've talked to her. Yeah, she's nice. She came on my show, actually, The Truth Talks. December 28th, I believe it was. She came on as a guest and talked to us before Christmas.
So, when is the convention?
The convention is in November. I believe the I don't have a calendar for me. It's like the 6th, 7th, and 8th of November. That weekend, anyway. The 7th, 8th of November, I believe.
The environmentalists, people that support the environment,
Yeah.
they're for the Green Party. People that try to...
The Green Party does not own caring about the environment, first of all, okay? There's other people who care about the environment just as much as the Green Party does.
The language issue, people alliance.
Oui, je sais, je parle en français.
NDP, parle français?
Oui.
C'est bien.
Mais, ok, ça fait...
Immersion?
Oui, je le prends dans l'immersion et je fais beaucoup d'erreurs quand je parle. Et je
Les
dois
erreurs.
quelquefois penser à le mot.
Parle chien.
But non, je peux parler, je peux écouter et je peux pas
Comment
comprendre.
tu peux écouter ton ADHD?
C'est difficile.
C'est bon.
Oui,
bon,
je sais, c'est difficile, mais je peux le faire. Oui, yes.
C'était bon, ça? C'était trop insultant. Is that good, or am I being too insulted?
You're not insulting whatsoever. I think you're great.
So,
Great. I mean, you know, I disagree sometimes with a couple things that you've said or done, but
of course,
that's okay. We're not always going
if
to
I
agree.
don't have no enemies,
Right,
I'm not doing my
myself.
job.
So no, certainly not an enemy. I
know, but
watch your work, but you know,
What do you think as a woman? You're going to run for the leadership. What do you think as a woman of these idiot, coward, jerk face?
I don't call anybody idiots or jerk faces, but who are you talking
Idiot,
about?
coward, jerk face. Behind the monitor. That's what I call it. So brave. So brave.
Keyboard warrior.
I call it
I don't give
idiot,
them any
coward, jerk
thought
face. That's what I call
whatsoever.
it.
I don't give them any thought whatsoever, really.
But what? But a woman, they'll go after you.
Oh, they've tried.
Idiot, coward,
They tried.
Idiot, coward, jerk face behind the monitor. And I always tell them, listen, oh, you're an idiot. Come and see me face to face. You know, but we never, these people are so coward, and they degrade people like you, a woman. They'll go and condemn you physically, mentally. How can you be strong enough to handle it?
It's just in me. I'm a fighter. I'm a resilient person. I've had my ups and downs. I've been down on my knees, dust myself off, and got back up again numerous times. You know, it's just in me to be to hit back and to fight, and especially to protect people who need
The
protecting.
short, fat one used to keep their mouth shut, but now, and it's sad. I really feel bad for somebody that wants to run for public office.
Well, you need to be able to take the criticism with the positives, right? Like, you're in a public role, then you are accountable to the people, even the people that don't like you and that don't vote for you. You're still accountable to them. And we still have a duty to them as well.
Do you know what a politician is?
Well, there's various names for it. I think some people would say a liar.
That too, but no, that's later.
Well, we're somebody that works on behalf of the people. You're serving the public, which is, I think, what a lot of people forget once they get elected.
A politician is a psychologist. They listen and listen and listen and listen and listen and listen. I mean, every day, every issues, and we love to talk. We have ADHD, but we can't. We gotta listen.
This is where you need to trust your team and have a good team of people around you, so that you can delegate certain things to people that excel in those areas. Because I don't have all the answers. You know, there's leaders among leaders, and you know, I don't have the answers for everything. I don't know everything, and I don't even pretend to. But I rely on the expertise of people around me in different areas, which is what, you know, you have to do as a leader, or as an MLA, or a member of parliament, or a leader of a party, period. You need to be, you know, accountable to the people that you're representing, and use the people that are around you.
We're not going to talk about this, pro-life or pro-choice?
Oh, pro-choice all the way. I protested here last September, yes.
Brian Gallant, I was surprised.
Yeah, I protested Brian Gallant, even though I was the Liberal. My daughter and I protested him on the steps of here, and we also at Clinic 554 back in 2014 or...
I was surprised, Brian Gallant,
whenever it was.
Pro-choice. I was very surprised before the election.
Had no choice, really, but it's still not where it needs to be. And Clinic 554 is a, you know, a serious issue still, and it's not just about abortion issues. It's about the transgender community and people from the LGBT2 community, plus not having the services readily accessible that they need. And
Could that
you know,
be an
what women
issue?
have to go through to drive hours away, couple different times, and have somebody drive them, and you know, you may not even want anybody to know, and that's our choice
Are
to
people,
have it.
are
But
people interested when it comes to your platform? Are they interested in that?
I haven't developed a platform as of yet because we're still in like the developing our campaign stages right now. I announced early actually that had intended to run because I had to travel to Montreal to visit my daughter for 2 weeks. Well, it didn't say for 2 weeks, but I had to isolate home for 2 weeks. So I actually announced a few days before they formally announced the leadership race. But you know, there's certain requirements in any race for any party that you have to go through, like little hurdles, we'll call them. So I'm in a process of making the first hurdle, and then
You smoke marijuana?
on to the next. I sure do.
Thank God. So, thank God. So that's why you're so calm.
I sure do.
Yeah. So, you know, hey, it's legal. I can't really, I smoke marijuana, but when I smoke, I get depressed. I see myself like a jumping beanbag.
It's not for everybody.
different- it's not for
But it's an adult thing. If people choose to do
But
it,
you smoke
then
marijuana, so
that's
that
great.
calms you down, the
Yes.
marijuana. It's better than Ritalin.
probably.
It's better than
Probably,
Yeah.
yes. No, I don't take any medication for ADHD. Not that there's anything wrong with it.
There's
either.
nothing wrong with it.
No, there isn't.
Half of these
Any
politicians in there are ADHD. Did you see them act? They refuse to take the Ritalin. They're just,
Yeah.
that's Mr. Speaker, and they're just going. I mean, I don't know how the hell they can stay in there.
It's tough times for everybody right now. I think everybody on the planet right now literally are having challenges with COVID, and it's going to affect everybody's mental health eventually because things aren't the same. There's changes. You can't see your family. You can't see, you know what I mean?
Mental
Like
health.
it's very isolating. Mental health is a huge issue for me. I struggled with it in the past myself. Very seriously at a couple points. So, and I've had 2 female members of my family who've committed suicide.
Oh, really?
Beautiful women, both of them. One
How
young.
old?
One was 1920, and the other one was 60-ish or so. But I mean, both beautiful women. You know, my aunt, she was a nurse. You know, an educated woman, and
But
financially comfortable. Like it'll affect anybody. It can affect. This is the thing about mental illness, is it can affect absolutely anybody.
And now we have a problem with crystal meth.
I know.
Major
Well,
problem.
I have a different. I think all. Okay, this might not win me any popularity votes right here, but I think all drugs should be decriminalized. First of all, it's a problem, but dealing with it in a criminal way is not going to help the problem. That just puts people down further and prevents them from ever recovering and getting to a full stage in life without having a criminal record that will never leave them. Okay, so I agree there's a
That's
problem.
a federal issue.
And I've also had, my house has been robbed before. So, I mean, I've been a victim of a crime to probably, I think, support a drug habit that way. So, but at the same time, we need to give people help and help them rise, not kick them back down again.
No, I agree. And it just goes on and on and on and on.
Yes.
Did I miss anything? No.
Another dog going by. No, this was a great conversation. I probably talked a little too much. I'm sorry, Charles.
I'm sorry if I interfered too much.
No, you didn't at all. You didn't at all. It was great to talk to you. And
That's good.
Thanks
Listen,
for your time.
hey, what's your Facebook?
Jen Smith, poor leader, poor chef de NDP.
Say that again.
Jen Smith, my name is, and you can find me on Facebook at it's Jen Smith for leader, chef de NDP on Facebook.
Yeah.
We're not really supposed to do that.
The dog had enough.
I have had
Enough bullshit. Enough bullshit.
Take care, guys.
Okay, take care.